All right, hi everyone. How are you? I hope you're having a very lovely Tuesday. Lovely second day of the week today. I am doing well. The sun has returned, and so in turn has my mental health. So that's just how it always is. If it rains too long, the minute the sun comes out again, I'm feeling better. So I am feeling more positive. And I have this Sunday off, and I was going to go visit the gardens, and it looks like it might have some sun on Sunday, which is nice and not be raining. Knock on wood. Don't know if that'll actually be the case by the time it rolls around, but that's just what it's looking like. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'm very excited for tonight's Sims build. I've talked about it before, but the romantic garden pack in the Sims was free over Christmas, and I got it, and when I was messing around with it, I found just the ugliest hot pink swatches in my entire life. Just unbelievably ugly hot pink swatches on a lot of the items in the pack, and I was instantly like, ooh, we should do a hot pink garden build and see if we can't make an atrocity or a beauty, depending on how you look at it. So we're gonna work on that tonight. I already played around with it a little bit earlier just to like familiarize myself with the stuff, and it looks fantastic. So very extremely ugly. Very much looking forward to it. Also, I guess just big wet time of the year update is that it is now the sun is still up when I start stream now, which is a weird feeling because I think. So yeah, when I started streaming last year, back last June and July, I was streaming at 9 p.m. because that was what time I got off of work. I got off of work at, I think, 8, and then I ate dinner and then would stream afterwards. So it was always dark whenever I started stream. It's going to definitely be weird now that I'm streaming at 6 and the days are getting longer. Being able to still have the sun up when I start stream, but I like it. It's a good vibe. I think I'll like it more. So, okay, let's just get started. We're going to leave this music on. We'll just turn it down a little bit because that's just what we got. I don't want it to drown me out or anything. Okay, we're going to, let's see. I think I'm just going to load one of my like personal saves. Don't worry about this one. This one was one when I was messing around with the horse pack when I first got it, like years ago. Years ago, as in last year, I was messing around with the horse pack, and I was just doing like a test run thing. But what we'll do is we will go. I think what I want to do is I want to build a new crest today. And I think I want to build here actually. So we're gonna just get started on that. So let's lay out a lot of the items and stuff first, and then we'll kind of take a look at what exactly we want to use. So we'll like take a look at some of the items that they have available. So we'll do packs, a romantic garden. I'll use other stuff too. I just think that we'll use romantic garden as a starting point. Now I am curious, they have these rooms. Is this just base game tiles? I feel like that's maybe just base game tiles. I think I don't necessarily want that. We'll just get rid of that. Okay. Let's lay out the items. So I have to show you guys these hot pink swatches. They are so unbearably ugly. Everything, and I do mean everything, has a Pepto Bismol hot pink swatch, which is frankly absolutely incredible. The fountain has a hot pink swatch. I mean, like I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, actually the light pink is kind of cute. Wait, I'm making horrendous, ugly, hot pink versions. The light pink is kind of a vibe, isn't it? Maybe we'll have to come back through and do like a light pink version of this instead of just a hot pink version. But the light pink version is kind of a vibe. But everything, I mean, even the frickin' like monkey bars has a hot pink swatch, which is just nuts. We've got this ugly well that has a hot pink swatch. I mean, just everything, all of it has a hot pink swatch. We've got this arch. We have this planter. I mean, just like no notes, I guess. Oh, there's kind of also like a dark gothy swatch too, which is kind of fun. Yeah, another arch, more hot pink. It's also like, it's the hot pink in combination with the Grecian marble aesthetic for me. Like, what is even going on here? You know what I mean? Like, it just, and then we've got this, which I don't even know how to begin to describe how I feel about that. Like, we've got thinking statues, hot pink. We have another statue, hot pink. We have, I guess this is maybe like a fountain with flowers in it, also hot pink. I mean, like, it hurts my eyes to look at. We have this trellis thing, but maybe we'll have to mess with that later. This also goes on a wall. We also have hot pink versions of these. Let's see, actually, which one do I like better? There's a blue one. I think yeah, that's too mild looking. We'll have to go with the, we will maybe mix it up with some lighter pinks here and there. I mean, actually, so this one is hot pink. This one's just the flowers are hot pink. So we'll have to play around with that. Then there's just like a peeping hole window version, which is incredible. And then they have hot pink lampposts, which, like, I don't even know. Like what even? Like, I'm sorry, I'm just sitting here and staring at this fountain and I'm like, I just don't even have really word. Like, hold on, let me zoom in so you can see a little better. I really don't even have words for that. Like, is that supposed to, oh, sorry, I'm typing into my computer. Is that supposed to be like flower petals? Is it supposed to be coins? Actually, that is a real question. Is that supposed to be coins or flowers? I think that might be coins. I think they're coins. Yeah, they're coins. Anyway, this is unbelievable. And then there's more in the, so I had been comparing fences, right? Because I was like, oh, yes. This is potentially my favorite part of the whole thing. We have a hot pink, hold on, I have to get the fencing up, fence tool up. Like, we have a hot pink fence, and that's also horrifically ugly. Actually, all the swatches on this are ugly. I'm really not gonna lie to you. What, this color of brick with, that's extreme, why is it red? That doesn't make it, I mean, even the pink is, this is just objectively an ugly fence, I feel like. Like, that's just, actually this, the mossy one's kind of cool, maybe. But yeah, these are just really ugly. Like, that's just the vibe. But that is really just truly like the most atrocious thing I think I've ever seen. Like, I guess maybe they made the flowers a little blue-ish so that it the leaves a little bit blue tinted. So maybe it felt like it fit, but you know, incredibly ugly. And the funny thing is, because I was trying to compare. So obviously we're going to want some hedges, right? Like, they've got some hedges, like hedge fence built in, I think, honestly, to base game. Wait, eco footprint? Yeah, but they have a floral hedge, right? It's one color, but they have a floral hedge. But they do have like a floral hedge. And I was like, oh, that's nice. Because we're going to want, I'm like kind of picturing some kind of like, you know, like garden maze kind of energy. But no, don't worry. Romantic Garden also has hedges too. And that's so much uglier than the base game hedge. I mean, like, look at that. I think that's base game, and then that's the Romantic Garden one. Like, obviously they're both a little flat and pixelated, but you can literally see the edges on this one so much worse. And of course, naturally they have, I mean, I actually think this is the hot pink swatch, but they have like hot pink swatches of this too, which I think is absolutely beyond incredible. Yeah, I think this is the hot pink swatch. But yeah, it just, and then of course they have like a broader one. They have like a skinny one versus a big one. Amazing. We also have these incredible flowers. These are pretty basic. This one, its hot pink swatch is a lighter pink, so it's not like the worst in the world, I think. Sorry, I'm just looking at the swatch options. And then, but there is these hollyhocks, which I think, not that, we want swatch thingy. They do have their own hot pink swatches, so that'll be fun to add. And then we also have these bad boys. These, what are these? Delphinium. And these are absolutely atrocious in their hot pink variety. I mean, that's like incredible. And then we also have, oh, they also gave us this giant bush, which again is really ugly. Like, why is it so pixelated? Like, why is it like, so, you know, anyway, like the base game is like better than that. Anyway, this is sort of our like inspo, I guess. This is sort of like the collection of things I want to make and to add. So I think we'll probably just start by maybe walling the outside. I think maybe that's sort of the beginning energy I want to go with. I was thinking about making this kind of small, and then like most of my builds, it will probably not be kind of small. So we'll just start with the fencing, I think, and then we'll kind of like go from there and then add terrain paint last if I feel like terrain paint. But I'm trying to come up with like I'm feeling like a kind of like a hot pink garden. I'm feeling, oh, actually, sorry, I haven't looked at some of these fences yet. That's so nice. That's from Spa Day. Incredible. And then this, no, I wanted this. Give me this. Nope. Nice. Interesting. Anyway, sorry. I I got some of these packs fairly recently, and I'm still kind of figuring out exactly the swatches that I like. Oh, that's the ooh, that's really fancy. I'll have to remember that. Okay. Where am I go? I'm looking for the garden one. Where did it go? Right there. Okay. We will start by sort of walling in, I think. Oh my. I mean, like, it's giving My Little Pony almost. Like, the My Little Pony I grew up with. It's giving like almost My Little Pony, you know? Like, it just kind of... Wow. I think that green really is ugly, actually. I don't think that green works with it, like, at all. Wow, that's so ugly. Amazing. Sorry, I'm just finicking with the fence because, you know, you gotta make that kind of square. I have to see, like, where exactly I want the edges of this bad boy to be. God. It's really ugly. And we'll have to obviously include some like gazebos and stuff, you know, things like that. We'll square up this front area a little bit more. I probably should like tile count or something and make sure that it's actually square, but wow, that is just really special. I'm trying to decide, do I want to keep, we'll expand the borders a little bit later if I feel like we need to. Okay, so gazebo. I think there is there a oh my god, I cannot type. Gazebo. Is there a gazebo item anywhere in this game? Did I spell it right? Hold on. Do we have gazebo items, or are you supposed to make your own? Because that's kind of how, I guess maybe you're intended to make your own. But that's unfortunate. I feel like there has to be some sort of gazebo item, though, isn't there? Like all, and then we'll just scroll through. Is there not? This is water features. Oh, we have pet stuff. I forget that we have pet stuff. And an animal shed. Just a casual chicken house or bee. Actually, is that bees? Is this bees? You know, that actually might be kind of a cute thing to add. Does it have a hot pink swatch? It has a pink swatch. No hot pink, but it does have a pink. It's got some pinky purplish swatches. Maybe we'll think about adding some bees in. What's this? Insect farm. Never mind. I was like, our chickens. I love chickens. Did chickens have a hot pink swatch? Did the chickens not even have a pink swatch? That's actually kind of criminal. I mean, I know it was a cottagecore pack, but like, you'd think that they'd have a pink swatch. Anyway, sorry. I'm getting distracted. These are aqua zip. I'm just looking through the decor really quickly. We also have these like bushes too that we might have to throw in a few of. Just, you know, so that our Sims have some variety. Oh, I kind of love that. That's too pretty to add to this ugly build. We have some swing sets, I think. We have a trash fire, literally. We have a hot tub. I guess maybe we don't have a gazebo. We have a hot tub. I mean, maybe. I don't know. We'll throw it down and consider it. Like, I guess I'd have to make a gazebo if I wanted to have a gazebo. Okay, I'm starting to realize the lot's bigger than I thought it was. This always happens to me. I'm always like, hey, you know, like, I'll make this place kind of small and then I make it gigantic. Actually, let me just undo that for now, and then we'll just kind of play around with that later. I guess maybe we would want to make a gazebo then. I kind of like the idea of the gazebo being like the central theme to the place. So we'll maybe need to do a platform. We should be able to do octagonal platform, yeah. Then just kind of build it out from there. Probably not that big. Yeah, probably not that big. That's not Travis. We'll scrunchy and then we'll scrunchy. Okay. I think that's good enough, I think. All right. And then we'll need to add a roof, right? Yeah. Build ceiling. There we go. And then we'll add some like columns or fences in to kind of like, now I think the thing that's funky, right? Do we want this to be hot pink too? Or is that to be on the pale? I think maybe not, this won't be necessarily that hot pink, but roof. It needs a roof. It needs a roof. Not like that. Oh boy. We want to spread out, not oh boy. Roofing. One of my favorite things to do in The Sims ever. Oh boy. Let's see, can we back it up any more than it's already backed up? No. Fine. I'm gonna try to center it just a little bit more. Nope, that did not. Dang, still not centered. Huh. Do we want... No, I do like the idea of an octagonal roof. It has to be so big. Hold on, let's back it up a little bit and see if we can't get it like... Okay, then can we do this? I was gonna say that's better, but the clipping is... Why? Why are you clipping like this? I mean, if we do this, then it doesn't clip as much. You can't see it as much. I guess I also would like as well, let's do medium or tall wall height. I feel like that makes more sense contextually, and then we can just kind of... Okay, that's better than it could be. It could be worse. It could be worse. Hold on. Do we want to do like kind of like a white marbly kind of vibe for... I mean, that shingle is actually not the worst thing I've ever seen. Is there a white swatch of that? Whoa, that's bright. Maybe not that. My God, what is a roof? I feel like all of the roof options in The Sims are so bad. Like, obviously, the more packs you have, the better of an experience you're gonna have. I mean, we can have a glass roof. That doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel good. That's like a tin roof. Ay caramba. You making me suffer in this way. Yeah, it's gonna have to be this bad boy. It just is gonna have to be like, that's green. Oh God, we're already off to a absolutely terrible start. That's okay. It's like pebbles. What about you? Do you have like a decent gray swatch? No, I'm looking for like a whitish swatch. Hello, anybody? Anybody? I mean, maybe. You just have dark and darker. Yeah, that's thatch. That's not what we need. That's not right. Also dark and darker. Corrugated metal. I mean, no. If it didn't have the lines, I think it would be fine. Actually, what was it that I was like... It's like so ugly. But I don't know if maybe it works. Oh, wow. Here's a living roof if we want it to be grassy. My God. We might have to put a pin in that. Because, what the heck? I mean, maybe if we make it a dark color. I didn't want to make it a dark colored roof. I wanted it to be light, like marble vibes. But, I mean, I guess we'll find out. Okay, let's... All right, the fences are already way too big. I might need to do something about that. Let's maybe bring them in a little bit. Oh, come on, behave yourself. I can't apparently get a lot closer to that without it getting upset. So we'll trim off the excess in a second. I'm bringing it in a little bit more because I feel like it is too big. Okay. Okay, let's just do that. All right. And then we'll have to tweak this. I actually feel like this is an okay length, actually, So I want to potentially keep this bit, but then just trim off the excesses. Can you actually be normal for once? Okay, we're good on that. Come on, please. All right, and then on this, there we go. Slightly less, absolutely massive. We also need to realign this so that it's more in the center because this is bothering me. Okay. All right. Oh, the roof didn't move with you? Why? Can we... What do you mean you're not... The roof isn't moving with it? Okay. Fine. There we go. We're good. Everything's fine. Okay. Yeah. Save already. We're just already saving. Okay. So... We've begun something. I don't know what it is that we've started, but we have started something. I guess I haven't looked if they have any... I was looking for, I did look through, and I guess I just didn't see any like particular tiles. So it didn't have any, I don't think Romantic Garden came with any pathing or anything, but, okay. So now let's just start pulling some furniture, I think. I think that's going to be the next best thing to do. Back to ticking off the thing. So perennials for millennials. Okay. So I like the idea of having sort of a garden maze with lots of like arches and little hidden nooks and stuff. Maybe near the entrance is this, like sort of over here. Maybe there's like an open spot near the entrance where we can have like the kids, like a kids section or something. That might be not like the worst vibe in the world. But yeah, we can kind of have, we also have this like fountain as well. So maybe the front two sections, like right here and here, will be kind of open. And then the rest of the garden will be more where like the mazes and stuff. Maybe that's like kind of the energy. We can put some, yes, we do have benches. That's right. We'll do some benches. Again, this may still be too large, but that's kind of what we're starting with. Hi, Silver. How you doing? Happy Valentine's Eve. Yes, I will be Chat's Valentine. I feel like I know a lot of us in chat are single, so we'll all just kind of be each other's collective Valentine. Everyone's collective, the internet denizens' collective Valentines. How was your weekend? Did you win at work? How's your day off? Cosmo Trouble? I don't remember what I did yesterday. I feel like this last week's been a blur. Work is going a little bit better, which I feel very grateful for. But there's just, I think I'm just like a little tired with everything that's been going on lately. So my day off was all right. Amy's Alzheimer's hit hard, you know. Yeah. Listen, when my life gets really busy, sometimes I'm like, what has been going on again? But tonight we are actually building, so the garden pack has this absolutely horrendous hot pink swatch, and everything comes in this hot pink, like literally everything. And so I was like, let's build a garden with this and see if we can make it not work, but something, I guess. So we're currently working on this very, very ugly hot pink garden. That's sort of where I am at today. But I hope your weekend went well. Yeah, Super Bowl. That was what was happened this weekend. I was like, what the heck happened this weekend? I really don't remember. It was a Super Bowl. I didn't watch it myself, but there was a lot of hubbub around the apartment complexes. Actually, it was quiet around here, which was kind of nice, but we went to go get fast food like in the middle of it, and there was cops just absolutely everywhere. You need to paint your car that hot pink. Maybe someday if I get rich and famous off of doing Twitch. And I get fancy cars or something, I'll like paint a Lambo this color or something. I don't know. Oh my God. Okay, I think I'm starting to get kind of the vibe. I'm getting kind of, there's vibes happening. Are they good vibes? No, but they're vibes. So, you know, that's the thing that's happening. If you envision it'll happen, maybe for sure. Okay. Now, I know once I get any sort of money, I'm going to be super interested in investments. So, you know, maybe someday. I want everything. Take me back to everything. I don't need just comfort. I think it was trying to just give me the bench. Okay. I'm making sure I have everything kind of laid out before we get started on just way too many, oh man, it's ugly. What fast foodies did I get during the Super Bowl? I think last night we got Zaxby's. Nope, that was not last night. That was Sunday. Last night was Monday. That's kind of the vibe today. I am excited though, because I'm getting I have given myself an extra day off this upcoming Sunday. So I'm very relieved to be getting some good time off energy. So you won 400, got to pick it up and resist wasting on table games. Yeah, I feel that. Oh, I feel that. That's awesome though. I remember hearing you bet on it. So I'm really glad you got something back from it. That's really fun. That is good to hear. Doing with the day off, going out or anime. I'm actually going to go to the botanical gardens, actually. I wanted to do it this Sunday, but they changed the rules about when you have to put in your time out off request, and I missed it by a few hours. So, you know, it was that kind of energy. But yeah, I'll go to the botanical gardens. That's my current plans. And I think the weather might actually be kind of decent that day. So I'm kind of excited about that. Yes. The place I went to during the winter with the lights. Yes. Yeah. I like to go there year round. They just have like the special, the light thing during Christmas. So, but no, I love to go there. Actually, hilariously, some of my most fond memories is during the pandemic when everything was kind of like in the early days of 2020, when everything was kind of falling apart and everyone was having a meltdown about everything all of the time. Me and Kaylin would go sometimes to the Botans, and we would play Animal Crossing on our Switches because it was just, you know, it was Animal Crossing New Horizons had just come out at the time, and everyone was super hype about it, and we had just gotten it. And so we were kind of like, yeah, let's just go hang out and play a nature-y themed game in nature. We got a lot of stink eye, I think, from the old people there being like, why are you playing video games at a nice garden like this? And it's like, listen, I get it does feel weird, but it was kind of it was a very nice vibe to play such a chill and like nice game in such a like nice open airy area. So that was kind of fun. Advertise the Amy Show channel there. Yeah, for real. Okay. What? I feel like I'm trying to make things tighter than they necessarily need to be. Let's get those. We need that. Yeah. Need these. Oh, they're just so ugly. Like, it's incredible to me how ugly they are. Oh, wow. Amazing. I'm just going to snuggle some stuff in here and there into our little areas. I love, it's just so ugly. Do we want this pink or do we want this pink? I feel like this pink blends in more, but this pink pops. Let's do what pops. Let us do what pops. Yeah, no, I've been, speaking of just like advertising, I guess, I've been, I'm kind of proud of myself. I've been getting way faster at, editing reels lately. I've been kind of blazing through editing reels far more quickly lately, and that's been kind of fun to experience. Is Paleo Festival over? No more hot potting? No, it's still going. Believe me, I was playing it earlier and winning because, you know, hot pot is amazing. So no, it's still definitely going. It just, we play it on Wednesdays usually. So it's 100 baby we're actually taking a break from right this second, just to do this build. So I also do want to do a little bit. I have a pack called Eco Lifestyle that I think I might want to play a little bit of pretty soon. So we may kind of stagger it on and off with 100 baby here and there, depending on how we're feeling. But I just felt like doing this build for Valentine's Day. So somebody would have to pick your brain on editing vids. Yeah, it's definitely a thing. So I don't have the best video editing software. I have like a crappy one that I bought for cheap. That's significant. So like, oh gosh, the Adobe Premiere's like $300 a year or something like that. It's really, really expensive. Like, it is very expensive. So I definitely have looked for other options besides Adobe to use when it comes to editing. So I don't have the greatest software. And I'm still learning a lot. Like, I'm still kind of in the early stages of figuring things out, kind of. Getting boring. Not, you know, honestly, in the beginning, I was really worried that it was boring. Like, I was more worried that it was boring to the viewers and less to me, which is usually what my fear is. I'm still trying to figure out what, you know, I'm still like trying to figure out like building a community and things like that. So, you know, that's something I'm still working on. But, It's actually been surprisingly fun. I found like it almost like weirdly comforting because it is repetitive, but it's repetitive in a way that's like satisfying is the wrong word, but it's fun to do. And I do like seeing every little Sims quirks, like, which I think is one of the appeals of playing Sims is watching them kind of grow and develop on their own. I do plan on doing other challenges in the Sims later that are going to be more, involved, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But I actually kind of find that I like it a little bit. So, like, you're right, it's a bit repetitive sometimes, but it does give me a chance to chat and everything. Are you telling me that this doesn't fit evenly? I am gonna cry. Is this okay? So do you fit with this? Okay, good enough, I guess. The Sims, everybody. Stuff is not always spaced correctly. Here, we'll move everything up. One. Here, let me just make sure I have everything scooched. The biggest issue I run into with Sims builds is having a good sense of what scale means. Difficult to figure that out sometimes. I don't want to remove it. I want to move it. Move it. Hello? Yes. Okay. Yeah. All right. And then this. Okay, good. So that's kind of, I found 100 Baby oddly comforting in that way. So, and it's nice to be able to talk to chat. Some games are obviously stuff that are like more high adrenaline, more interesting stuff going on. And then some games I found is nice to just hang out and talk to chat whenever chat's hanging around. So that's kind of, but yeah, no, Hot Pot's definitely still going. I was playing it some earlier. I think I have somewhere around 18K envelopes, which is crazy, but we're playing that tomorrow night. So that'll be nice. Okay, we've got, you're still not centered, and I hate that. Well, you're centered enough. It's this that isn't centered, actually. So let me snuggle that up a little bit more. You're not centered, and I don't know if I can make you centered, which is actually a crime. Huh. Well, that's fine. Listen, we're going with what works the best enough. So... But yeah, I'm glad to hear you got some stuff from Super Bowl. That's exciting. I know, I would, if I won something like that, I would also struggle not to use it on like Genshin polls or something like that. So I get the vibe. Yeah, I think I'm getting the vibe. There's a vibe happening. I don't know what kind of vibe it is, but it is, there's a vibe occurring. What vibe is it? God only knows, but it's a vibe. Let's see. We'll space these out a little bit more. In more line with the... Now is that wrong? Hold on. We'll snuggle it up and... You'll waste it no matter what. You're just excited to win something. You've been on a losing streak for a while. I understand that. I definitely understand that. I'm sort of... I know I don't play it much on stream, but not much. I don't play it at all on stream just because it's like my personal thing. But I'm sort of crying in Genshin because there's always leaks of what characters are. It's a gacha game, so you like save up. You can save up in-game currency, or you can buy stuff, pulls with it to pull for certain characters that you want. And there's always leaks of like what the upcoming characters are. And I only just started playing in the last like month or so. And I've been like, oh, I love these characters. And I think they're really cool. And someday I'd love to pull for them. And then it's like, oh, don't worry. The next like 8 banners is going to be chock full of characters that I want. And I'm now like sobbing because I am not spending money on Genshin. I'm free to play. So I'm going to do like all the like in-game stuff, which is just harder, you know, than like it would be to pay for it. So, I've been sort of crying as I've been attempting to rapidly accumulate enough in-game currency to be able to get all of the hot male characters that I want. And it's not just because they're hot male characters. They're actually some of the best characters to use. Honestly, I would buy more of the female characters too. But I mean, honestly, like, it's like, okay, these are the characters that I like and like I have the most like interest in. And then it's like a lot of the male characters, just stories are more interesting to me besides just, you know, them being gacha bait as well. But then like I would pull for Farina, but I think like, oh my God, there's like 5 characters coming up in the next few months that I will want. So I'm going to be way too busy trying to get those. watching him. I enjoy solo leveling. I'm liking it a lot. You or even started reading the manhwa. So I'm living and breathing for solo leveling. It's so good. The anime, I actually think they're doing a fantastic job with it. We just watched, I've been waiting until we have 2 episodes in a row to watch it. And we just watched episode 2 and 3, or 3 and 4. So good. It's just so good. Like, it's incredibly good. I'm actually having like a fantastic, like, I think they're doing a fantastic job with it. I'm kind of in love with it. Yeah, Kaylin read the manhwa a long time ago. Yeah, sure. Only for their power. Sure. Yeah. Listen, you just gotta understand. I'll hate them. Hold on, let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to, my brain's like, do I want to, listen, I know I'm not playing Genshin on stream, but hold on. Let me see. Okay, so Ito, time to learn about games that you do not care about. Probably. So, hold on. Is this good splash art of Ito? Hold on. I'm trying to pull up. Listen, you can say a lot about Genshin, but their character designs are actually absolutely incredible. Give me a second. Open image in your tab. This is, okay, so hold on. So if you want a tour of who I'm pulling for, this is Ito. Arataki Ito. He has, oh gosh, I don't even know how, like, personality wise how you describe him. He's an Oni, so like he's like a Japanese Oni. He's a Japanese character. He's from the Japanese themed area in Azuma, and he is extremely chaotic and like childish, but in like a fun way. We also have like Nouvellette there, who's the most broken character. And they just decided to pull him for, like, they decided to run him again really soon after they ran him before. But this guy, I don't know if you've heard the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal memes, but this is who they're talking about when they've done that. For some reason, he's missing clothing. So this is Nouvellette. He's from the French themed area. He's a judge, and he's also a dragon. And if you've been seeing a lot of like memes on Instagram and stuff for the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, this is the guy they're talking about. Also, there's been a dragon dancing meme going around that. If you saw a version of that where the dragon was like white with like blue hair, like this is what they're talking about. They're also running, I mean, they're running so many characters that I'm like, I can't believe that they're running them now. I'll hate them. Genshin. Don't mind me giving you a little bit of a tour. This is the one that I'm like, if I miss everybody else though, I have to get I'll hate them. Like, this is the one that he's a dragon. Find out where he lives. You can sell your insurance to his neighbors. This is I'll hate them though. This is like, he's like a scholarly type. He's very like he's very Aquarius. I think he actually is an Aquarius canonically, like in his actual like canon birthday. So yeah, anyway, don't worry about it. But yeah, no. So they're running a whole bunch of characters. They're not only hot, but also extremely good to play. And so it's kind of ridiculous that they're running them so early compared to. Like, they're running Nouvellette early again, but I think that's because the memes about him made, like, that was the reason I started playing Genshin, was because of the memes. Like, I'd seen the memes online, and I was like, hey, that looks kind of interesting. So I think that's why they're running them again. He's a dragon. Find out where he lives. You can sell his insurance, the insurance to his neighbors. He actually, like, I think he'd be more likely to judge me for insurance fraud, frankly, because he is a judge. I guess I can clone that. He's a judge, and he's super obsessive about like the law and making sure everyone's behaving all of the time. So I think he'd actually be more likely to judge me for insurance fraud in that instance than me selling insurance to his neighbors. But let me see. Oh, I love that whenever you rotate these, they don't line up properly. Look at that. That's beautiful. Love that clipping. So I'm trying to decide. This, I mean, the little peephole window is really cute. Actually, do we want to stick it like, hold on. Can we do like this instead? Like that, maybe? Oh, that would be kind of an interesting like peephole, like looking into another area of the garden energy. We can maybe do that. I'm kind of trying to decide where I'm sticking things. Oh, and then if we get one of the narrow ones, I think maybe we could do this. There we go. Like that. People in the cozy gaming community talk. Wait, you're gonna line up, right? Okay, I was about to say. Yeah, people in the cozy gaming community talk about all the time about. Wait, why are you? Sorry, what are you doing? Can you like behave? Actually, what is happening? Are you okay? There we go. Now you're behaving. People in the cozy gaming community talk about all the time about how it's insane how games will not have things line up. Like Animal Crossing for some, I just did all that work and I'm going to probably just go back and use one of these again. Animal Crossing for some unholy reason constantly has stuff that does not line up properly and it drives everyone absolutely bananas, like truly bananas, because everyone's trying to decorate and their decorations will not be square at all. And you're just like left weeping because like, are you kidding me? Okay. Maybe that works. Okay. That's flush. So I think that's how they meant for us to do it. Okay. That is good. Let's see. We're just going to kind of mess around. Honestly, that's sort of just, I thought we were going to finish this tonight, but you know what? Frankly, we may not, but we'll see. Just do a little peephole window, I guess, into the other areas. Yeah, I like the idea of it kind of being this like casual garden maze. Are you the same color? You better be. Yeah, you are. Okay, good. Yeah, I like the idea of just sort of like a casual garden maze energy going on here. Let's see. And then we'll just do, oh, not that. Another one of these. Let's make a dead end back here or something. Oh, I have to rotate it every single time and that's really bugging me. There we go. Okay. Maybe we'll leave her just like a saucy little peep window or something. Or like a saucy little, you can kind of see her through the bush. Although that doesn't line up, does it? Probably, definitely not. That's okay. What's the roomie cooking for Dindin tonight? Dindin tonight, I think it is, oh, it's the chicken nuggies. Chicken nuggies and tater tots. That is Dindin for tonight. So, why do you not, I'm just looking at, just do like a here. Actually, maybe we don't necessarily have to do like a little planter. We could just do a bunch of flowers and stuff down here. Like just like a pile of flowers, maybe. Where's the big boy? This, are you the big boy? You're the big boy. Yeah. We need to put this on like, we need to do the oh my God, BB dot, cast dot move objects on so that we can, there we go. BB dot move objects. There we go. So we can just stack some flowers. Yes, the Trader Joe nuggies. The chicken dromelas, as it were. I love just the casual. Okay, we might have to, oh my God, we might have to group some other bushes in here. I want to use mostly the romantic garden stuff, but if we need to, I have the move objects cheap on. Hold on, there we go, okay. Yeah. I want to use mostly the romantic garden stuff if we can, but like, you know. There we go, that's good, I think. There's nothing more than I love than a good garden. When I was in college, I would go to the botanical gardens, the same ones I'll go to on Sunday, and I would just take photos of flowers all the time. My camera reel was just full of flower photos, like literally all of the time. Sorry, I'm sizing this down just to make a good cluster. Let's swatch it first. And then that's weird. Yeah, that was just all of my things all of the time with just a whole bunch of... Oh, this is thistle? Press D to doubt. That doesn't look like thistle. I would know. 3 months the garden place should be blooming. Yeah, absolutely. I think it always depends, obviously, on weather and like what our last frost date is and stuff. Oh, that was one of the things I did over the weekend, was have my annual maybe I can garden this year, and then promptly make myself sad when I'm like, no, I shouldn't garden, because I will just make myself stressed out because we don't live in a good place to garden. Why does that kind of work, actually? Hold on. But yeah, like I shouldn't garden because I don't live in a good place to garden, and so I would stress myself out trying too hard to take care of the plants, and then I would just get miserable, and then it would be sad. Oh, you know what? You know what? Hold on. We're making this a romantic garden or whatever. That kind of looks like a heart, actually. Hold on, let me flesh it out a little bit more, because it kind of looks like a heart. I did that totally by accident. I did not intend to do that, like, at all. Yeah, that's an ugly heart, but it's a heart. That's actually kind of cute. Oh my God, let me see if I can't move these just a little bit to make it look more heart-like. Yeah, it's a little bit of a sad heart. That's kind of funny, actually. No, oh, yep, it does. It looks more like a heart from a distance than it does up close. Actually, can I move this one? There we go. Just a lumpy heart. On theme, on brand. They have a crazy amount of azaleas at the Botanical Gardens, so they will definitely be pushing for and advertising everybody to go check out the azaleas, because that is one of their biggest pulls, like tourist attraction wise and stuff. So yeah, need one of these short ones. I love that they called it nature's barbed wire. That's such a stupid way to put that. Like, I know they're roses, but come on. That's such a dumb way to phrase that. No, I wanted to swat that. Let me grab, duplicate. Duplicate, thank you. There we go. But yeah, no, I'm excited to... It's always funny, though. I always want to go the worst during the winter. But I think it's because I am, like, deprived of sunlight and, like, nature. And so I, like, desperately want to go during the wintertime. But during the summer, I'm like, I don't necessarily need to go. But in the winter, I'm like, please take me to the gardens. I need some nature. So that's sort of, you know, the vibes. It's true, though. You have roses at your house, knock out rose bush, best plant, like impossible to kill. That's, you know, I've heard that. I've heard that about roses specifically, that like roses have gotten a bad rap for being difficult to grow, when in reality it's just the fancy breed, like the hybrids and stuff that are hard to grow. And in reality, like the rest of them are actually fairly easy to grow if you get the right variety or whatever. But that's awesome that they're impossible to kill. I grew up... My grandpa, my mother's father was a farmer, and my mom has a black thumb, and she kills every plant she's ever owned. And then I also had a black thumb growing up as well, and so I kind of have had a weird sense of determination that I want to, like, overcome that, basically, because I love plants. I think plants are really, really stunning, and I'm obsessed with them. And so I'm like, I want to maybe figure out a way to not be that way anymore. So I've tried gardening a couple times over the past few years, and it never really quite worked out for me. But I'm in a bad place to garden. We have like just an absolutely terrible front yardish area. So, not the best, not the most ideal. So like, that's part of what's like keeping me from my gardening dreams. But I'm kind of determined to make it happen. So I've tried to start a garden a few times at this point, and it just hasn't worked out. So I need to just be patient until I live somewhere better. I want a garden. I like the plants and the flowers. I want to make them grow. My problem is, I've always said my problem is that I grew up like working with animals on a frequent basis. So I am very used to things that I take care of being very high maintenance. But so with plants, it's a lot of just like leave them, like don't mess with them, like water them once every 2 weeks and then just leave them the heck alone. And so like, but I don't know how to do that. I want to sit there and futz with them the entire time. Like I want to like mess with them. Like I want to be like, are you doing okay? Are you growing? Or do I need to fertilize you? And so I have a hard time just letting go and letting them do their thing. So that's something I'll have to learn as I work on my gardening experience. So, and you are not even. There we go. Okay. All right. Is this squared up? No, but you know what? It's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll just have a path leading back here and it'll be fine. To this half-finished gazebo that I have not completed yet. I did want to have this bad boy over here though. I think that's actually really fun to have kind of... they made it bluish. Like they made the leaves bluish to try to match with the pink and it didn't work. It really didn't work. It really did not do what they were hoping it was going to do. So, love that for them. Give me one. Thank you. There we go. I do like the idea of this kind of being like a romantic couple spot. So I'm kind of trying to like put... It's not very mazy, but it's kind of mazy. I'm trying to put like barriers and stuff up so that it's... there's a little bit of privacy. Now, I guess I can't do that with you because I want people to be able to see the fountain from the outside. But I could do like this. There we go. It's coming together. I've learned that building in The Sims for me, it's very important for me to just simply not think. No think, only do, just... Sorry, I'm trying to zoom in and it's not letting me very well. I'm trying to zoom in so I can, hold on, see if the viewing window is kind of about where I want it. Yeah, I think that's kind of about where I want it. So you can see the fountain in there, a teaser, so people can know what is up. Oh, actually, this is a good spot to put one of those little boys. Come here. There we go. Nice. So, but that's cool that you have a rose bush that's like impossible to kill. That's very convenient. Yeah, the tricky part in Georgia is finding something that doesn't just die because of the weather. So like where I'm at right now, we either get no sun or all sun. Like there's really no in between. Like the sun that we have is so intense where my house is like situated. And so like the plants don't get enough sun for a hot minute and then they get too much sun. And so they're crisping. So it just kind of creates sort of a rough environment for plants to thrive. So, I like the idea of having a little nook thingy back here too. Let me see. Let's grab another one of these bad boys here. Didn't mean to take you. I wanted to pick you. There we go. All right. I mean, it's like off kilter at this point, which is totally fine. I guess we could always do another half. Nope, it's gonna be crooked no matter what I do. That's all right. Just kind of figure it out. Let me just all place that. There we go. I'll come through in detail and like put more plants in and stuff later once we have the structure up a little bit more. I feel like maybe let's space these forward a little bit because they don't need to be quite so snuggled up. I like the idea of having having some benches, especially if the kids are over here playing, but I don't want to go too hard on that. Is there like a ball for because they're a ball for the children, kids. Just a little toy that they can have, the wee babes. Just like a soccer ball or something. Let me see. See plenty of doll houses. I see things that don't make any sense to... Yeah, not really. That's okay. Do you ever see but it's a set of vertical pipes and you can put plants in it like herbs and spices. Oh yeah, I've seen those. There's plenty of oh, now I can't figure out what it's called too. They're like they're waterers. They're like tier stacked watering pots or something, and there's also pipes as well, so you can grow them in weird places. Yeah, I've seen stuff like that. I still don't know if they would stand the sun just because of how intense. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I don't know if they would stand the sun around here if I did one of those. Something you could grow a garden with. Yeah. That's what's so tricky, because the problem is our apartment complex is oriented horribly so that we only get intense sun all day long during the winter. And then during the summer, we almost get no sun at all to our front like window, because I've tried to grow stuff indoors too, thinking like I could try to control the sun a little bit better, and that also didn't work just because of like the sun not getting enough sun then too much sun like all at the same time. So yeah, no, I feel like that could work if I really wanted to be dedicated about it. But basically, I have my apartment, like we have a townhouse, so we're like one in a row of townhouses. And then we have a brick back wall with a really intense overhang and a ton of trees behind us, separating us from the condos. And then on our front yard is literally a like 3-inch wide strip of grass. So like I have a couple pots out there that I tried to grow things in, and they would grow successfully for some of the season, but then like the rest of the season they would die because the sun was too bright and they couldn't handle it. So that's like just, I guess, the only thing that I've run into is just issues with like that. So that's been the only reason why I haven't played around with it more, is just because of stuff like that. So I don't know. Oh, I like the idea of just maybe making a direct line to that. So this is one of the small ones, right? Yeah. There we go. Make this kind of private. Yeah, no, I totally know what you're talking about, though. I guess if I was more intense about it, I would probably. But it's also like a time thing, too. Like feeling like I have enough time to take care of it all as well can be kind of tricky. I'm quite busy now with streaming and working on things, so... oh my god, why are you not snapping correctly? Are you just gonna do that? That's just what we're gonna do? No matter what? Okay. That's fine. I mean, I guess I did it to that one too, so that's okay. Just put the old people on hold while you water plants. Listen, I'm sorry. I know you're having a meltdown, but I know you're freaking out about whether or not your health insurance is going to be covered, but I do need to go water my flowers though. So like, I'll be back. Just put you in a brief 1 to 2 minute hold. I would never do that. Okay. I like these kind of filling out this back area. That's kind of fun. Definitely want to put this here. Why are you not? Okay. I've been having a lot of calls lately that have been irritating me. Specifically, it was, I've been having a lot of calls lately, people just being hopelessly lost and then really stressed out. Like, she needed to talk to somebody that was not me. She needed to talk to Medicaid and not me. But I was like, hey, you know, we're a third-party insurance company. You need to talk to Medicaid. And then she's like, wait, what? And like every question just led to a more confusing question. I was like, oh my God. Madam, please. Bless him. Like, I don't blame him because Medicare is really hard. Yeah, it's one of those, like, every time she asked I like answered one of her questions, she then asked a more confusing question. And I don't blame everyone. Medicare and Medicaid is really hard. It's really hard, but like, you know, sometimes as the person on the other end of the phone trying to help, I'm like, what is going on? Like this kind of being kind of a narrow corridor leading up to this bad boy. Totally fine. I'm focusing a lot tonight. Trying to figure out what my decor is going to be. Now this is very, I guess maybe I'll reorient this to be more, and now the entrance isn't centered. Boo. I did half, are you a halvesy? No, you're not. Maybe if I do like this. I like these little, I love gardens that have little just kind of private nooks and crannies and that kind of thing. That's like my favorite. That's one of my favorite things. I love that kind of stuff. I've already used this at the front, so we don't have to worry about that. Wow, some of this sticks out real bad. There's not a lot I can do about that, I don't think. I could alt place it, I guess. I guess if I'm deciding to make this a little courtyard, I'll go ahead and alt place it. I don't want to alt place it too often because it's going to make the snapping really weird. And I feel like it's one of those things where it's just going to kind of like all converge. But I guess once I know for sure what I want the design to be, I can snap it or alt place it whenever I need to. We'll grab one of these little bad boys just to fit over here with these bushes. Perfect. Perfect. I mean, this isn't really squared to the bushes behind it, but you know what? That's all right. It does not have to be perfect. We do want a bench in here. Nope. We want to grab you. There we go. Do we want one of those benches or do we want one of the bigger ones? Yeah, maybe one of the bigger ones. Very good. Oh yeah, there's that super ugly. Hold on, I'm missing a piece of furniture. There's a super ugly one that I love. Where was it? It was, oh, we're missing a couple things actually. I forgot to pull them out. We got this nightmare. Love that. And then we have this well. This wishing well. So we need somewhere to stick him as well. Maybe back here. That's actually a very big piece of furniture. What do you snap to? Is it a wall? Are you a wall thingy? The finest of walls. The last one, the simplest of all. Great. I probably will not end up using this. Although, what's the hot pink swatch like? Oh, deeply atrocious. Just like the rest of them. I guess it can't go on a fence, huh? It can only go on like a half wall. That's good to know. Okay. Cool. We're getting there. It's definitely bigger than I thought it was going to be, but that's how most of my builds go, so that's okay. I think it'll look way better once we start fleshing out with a lot of like plants and stuff like that. We also have to finish this gazebo, which I'm frightened of. I guess maybe we can work on that now because I'm feeling it. Let's get a good fence. This would be goofy. That would not make any sense, so let's not do that. Let's clear romantic garden. What's a good... That's kind of cute. Is there a pinkier swatch of that or no? That's just a brown. I'm okay. I'm actually okay with this in particular being cuter just because I feel like we have enough eye burners in this garden already. So I'm okay with if we want this. Oh, that's very fancy. Pink swatch of you. Phoenix fence. No, just a blue. And a purple. No, I think I actually like the cottage living one. Let's grab that. It's really cute. It's just very like cutesy, which I think is a good vibe. I still wish we had a better roof color, but I don't know how much we're gonna be able to win on that one. And then like this, or is that too tight, you think? I think that's too tight. Let's leave the front open. And then we'll give it some stairs. They have, there's a way to give it steps, and I don't know what that is. I feel like I'm missing something. Hold on. We want... Okay, hold on. I know there's a way to give it... Ooh, actually, we can pick the foundation color as well. Can we... Oh, I guess it's not on a foundation. Oh, this is a platform and not on a foundation. Well, can we put this on a foundation? There's a way to do that, right? Like that maybe? Okay, now can we give it steps? Still no. There's a way to do it. I just have to figure out what it is. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. How to put on a front porch Sims 4. Foundations option, move slider, moves up and down. Add a little staircase. You might need to turn a bit into some. Okay. Well. Can I? Oh my god. Give me a second. How? There we go. There we go. Did it. That is a little big though, I feel like. There's a way to, yeah, I guess maybe you are kind of stuck with that, huh? Well, if I, because the only reason I'm putting on a fountain, maybe I don't have to. There's also a way to change the foundation color as well, and I don't know what that is. Wait, okay. Wow, that's glitching somehow. Don't know what that all's about. Maybe no, maybe we'll just leave it as it is. Maybe no little steps. Maybe we'll just, do no foundation. I think that'll be fine. We will do some roof trim though, I think. That's not the vibe. That's the vibe, but the roof color is just not working for me still. We might have to come back to that. We are gonna get some pillars though. Oh, that's cute. Oh, you're clipping, aren't you? That's fine. Are you not clipping now? I don't think it's clipping now, so that's good. All right. A little gazebo. We'll make the gazebo actually cute because everything else here is ugly. So I feel like we can stand to have a cuter gazebo. There we go. All right. Cuter gazebo. Very good. And then right there. Perfect. Okay. Cute little gazebo energy. Still mad at our... Let's, I guess, check our roof swatches again. Ugh. I mean... We could have like a ugly pink or red roof to try to kind of... Or orange. That actually is a good question. Does any of these have a pink? Now... Working title. we're working title. Oh, that's ugly. No. Oh, that's kind of, nope. Ladies and gentlemen, we found it. It's mossy. It's cute. Can't ask for more. Maybe make it a darker color, maybe. No, the mossy is really adorable, actually. I'm digging that. That's very good. Very good. We found our answer. See, I know we had something in here that was going to work for that eventually. Little gazebo. We need to pick like a floor color for it as well, or like a floor tile. Ooh. Just make it fancy, maybe. Can we, because of the trim and everything, can we change the trim down here, or is it just how it is? Is there no way to play it? Like, because we can change a foundation color, but I don't think, since it doesn't have a foundation... I'm just like, is there a way to change the flat trim, I guess? Oh, eaves and everything. Oh, I've never used like eaves in my life. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Is there a... So this is it's a door frame. It does clip though, so I think we won't use it. Unfortunate. That could have been really cute though, if it wasn't clipping so bad. Yeah, that's actually kind of fun. Never used those before, so I will definitely need to keep those in mind for the future. All right, sorry, we do have to pick a floor. That is important. Let's just go ahead and go white, because I do want it to be a white color. Colors, we want white. Perfect. We want a cute little cottage gazebo energy. That's actually very clean looking. That's also very clean looking. That vampire flooring is nuts. Fantasy. All of the vampire flooring is frankly nuts. No offense / full offense intended. Ooh, the kind of naughty floor is good too. I think I like the smoothness of whichever one. That one. Yeah, I think that's good. Cool. We'll put a couple of actually cute benches in there as well, which will be nice. All right. Sorry, I'm thinking. Considering, pondering even. You know, I kind of wish we had lower versions of this. Maybe... I'm trying to think of ways to be cheeky with this. Can we sink this into the ground? That's sizing down. We could size down. No, I'm gonna try to sink into the ground maybe. That's raised, that's lower. Can I lower? I can't lower it any more than that. Dang it. Trying to think of fun ways that we could kind of like cheekily block this off to where you can't enter this way, but you can, like, I could use a fence, I guess. Let's see. There are little hedge fences, but I don't know if they would work with, oh God, yeah. Undo. We're looking for more of an item probably. That's like a fence item, but I don't think that is a thing that exists. I'm thinking. I am thinking about it. Many thoughts are being had about it. We oh, maybe a little pond. I was like, what do we put back here? Maybe a little pond, actually. I think that might be kind of cute. Now, I do feel like this is butting up slightly, so I might have to move it all back a little bit. So that might get kind of interesting just by one. Because I'm like, people need to be able to walk in between. No, not that. Not that. Also not that. Undo. Undo. There we go. There we go. Just move it back like a smidge because I want people to be able to walk between there and here if there's like a little pond back here. This is sort of, consider this my like, oh, now what happened there? Don't do this to me. You come over here. You, okay. Delicately, no. Delicately. Okay. Is that enough space? I feel like that's enough space. It's a little bit of a squeeze, but it's still not terrible. The garden in general has sort of an intimate feeling to it, so I feel like, yeah, that's decent. I can live with that. Ooh, maybe we can put her here, actually. Kind of have like a... this... We want it to be in, though. Yeah, we want to make sure it's snuggled in. We don't want it to be, like, sticking out. Now, why are you not aligning properly? Can you behave yourself? Thank you. Okay. We can have her kind of be in a little snuggled moment here. And then get another fence, another hedge and... fence her in, kinda. I guess maybe I had another half. Yeah, I had a half wall. There we go. Very good. I'm liking the vibe that I'm doing here so far. I think it's definitely good. It's at least kind of what I wanted anyway. Kind of what I was envisioning in my own head whenever I was thinking about how I wanted to design it. Okay. It's very pink. I am achieving a pink. There's a lot of pink happening. Definitely some pink. Water. I don't think I've ever... Oh boy. Used terrain manipulation tools before. Nope. Undo. Undo. Make. very small. How do you make go down? Flatten lot, raise terrain, lower terrain. Okay, okay, okay. I'm doing something. It's quite deep. This is quite deep. Oh my god, we're digging a hole to China. That's not what I wanted. Smooth to terrain. Okay, that's a little better. How do you set, like, the intensity? Adjust speed, slow. There we go. Okay. Are we doing something? Are we doing anything? I don't know. Maybe a little bit faster than that? Okay. We're doing something. Just don't know what that something is. Okay, okay. Okay, we have a little bit of a pond-like energy happening here. Maybe smooth it a little bit. Okay, let's add some water, I guess, and then see... Okay. We have a pond. Raise and lower. I guess raise. Is it ugly? Maybe. Okay. Do I know what I'm doing? No. But am I doing it? Yes. Okay, we have a pond. There's a pond and it exists. I guess maybe we can smooth in. Oh, this is just making it more out. I want to make it more irregular shape so it's not perfectly round, and I seem to be failing at that. Okay. There we go. And we'll kind of smooth that direction, maybe. Okay. We did something. Adventures in pond making. All right. We have a bit of an irregularly shaped pond, which is excellent. So now we kind of... We'll border it with stuff, obviously, so that it's not just a naked pond. I don't know what I did there. Did the lighting change? Evening, night, morning, afternoon. Okay. All right. Well, the thing is done. It's been done. I guess it'll look better too if we add like terrain paint in it, yeah. No, not that. A little murky pond energy. Maybe not murky. We'll probably change that color in a bit, but you know what I'm looking for. Ooh, that's kind of nice-ish, I guess. Oh, maybe the... Oh, I was like, why did it... I think the shadows from the or like the reflection from the fence came in. I was like, why did it change all of a sudden? I think it was because of that. Do I know what I'm doing? No. It's fine. All right, well, we have a pond. We can play around with that more in a little bit. And we'll kind of... Ooh. Cobbled together. Nice. Maybe that's better for the pond, actually. Like a cobblestone vibe. Yeah, that's a little bit more fantasy energy. I'm liking that. Okay. There we go. All right. We've got a little fantasy pond that we can kind of flesh out. Maybe put another bench back there or something. Put one of these bad boys. People can sit and look at the ducks or something. There we go. Alrighty. Okie dokie. Actually, I think I do like them better together than I do without. All right. And then, okay. Well, I thought we were going to be done with this in one stream. It turns out we are not. That's not a bad thing. It's just me being like, nope, this is definitely not getting done in one stream, which is fine. Ugh. Oh goodness, I'm sorry. I'm a little tired. The big question is, do we want to put, oh boy, it's so off center. It's fine. Do we want to put, this may be a little bit better, but I don't even know. Oh God. The minute you put down a path, we're going to instantly see how off kilter this is. I guess the hard part is, do we want to put tile on the ground or do we want to put, like, oh wow, not that. Yeah, like, do we want to put like tiles or something, like a pathway, or do we want to? Sorry, I'm just playing around with it to see what it looks like if we did put a pathway. You know, I think a pathway isn't the worst vibe ever. It is a little weird how they're kind of migrating into this area, so maybe I'll have to alt place them back a little bit. Yeah, actually, I think I like this vibe. I think that's what we'll go with. But see, the problem is it's a 3 wide, so that's gonna make the fences hate us, I think, because the fences are not gonna appreciate that nonsense. Yeah, I guess that's about as square as we're gonna get it, huh? That's okay. That is all right. We can live with that. We obviously will not use this tile. I'm just trying to decide whether I want to put a tile right down the middle. I think the answer is yes. I think I do. Actually, honestly, when we're looking at flooring and stuff, this honestly really wasn't a bad fight. No, that's not good for outdoors, actually. Never mind about that. We can look at, that's metal. This stone's kind of cute, actually. Is it? Kind of hard to tell. Well, it's definitely hard to tell whenever it doesn't go all the way. Okay. Interesting, interesting. They got more cobblestone-y stuff as well. We also have to think about colors, too. Yeah, I think that's too busy. They got this stone path. We got this. We'll have to think about a lot of this kind of thing as we, like, wow, that's so ugly. Work on some of the areas, other areas, too. Oh, we got this tile. That's kind of cool. I do like this tile. I keep using it in builds a lot, but I think it's because it's pretty. I kind of wish you could rotate it, though. I think maybe you can. And oh, now is that it? Is that? We also have this lovely little primrose path thing from we might have to use that in some sections from Cottage Living. Yeah, we don't need that right now. Get rid of that for a second. I think that might be it, you know. It kind of fits the pink vibe because it's got the like the tannish color poking through the tiles, so I think that's maybe the energy. Okay, look at this. This is actually coming along quite nicely. I'm a fan of it. Okay. Oh boy. Let me think. I have kind of ideas, but I think let's see. I want to make kind of a square for him. We're going to make his thing be its own thing. Actually, sorry, I'm not sorry. I'm just, I'm thinking and I'm kind of trying to figure out where I want to put stuff. Maybe actually a half tile might be good there. Let me try that. I like kind of mirroring stuff a little bit. I think that creates like a good vibe. Although I think this is going to be off no matter what I do, which is really annoying, but that's okay. I just kind of like giving it a meandering energy. You know what I mean? Okay, let's... I'm going to alt place you because you're really driving me crazy. I do like this area being a little bit more open, I think. I'm trying to figure out what a good place is to actually do the break here. Let me see. I want to like keep line of sight, if that makes any sense, but I still also want to be able to give it that intimate feeling as well. Maybe another bench. I'm feeling another bench energy over here. So let's grab, I feel like we've used too many of this bench. I mean, granted, there's only 2 bench options. So that is, our bench options do be limited, actually. I actually do want to switch these benches up. I'm gonna remove these and then put these bad boys over here more. These are more like the public benches, and then the backed ones are the more private benches, kind of. Yeah. So yeah, we'll do like a this here. And we'll do another one of these bad boys here. Although I might kind of want to line it up with this one a little bit better. So let's actually give it a good old scoochy scooch here. Okay. Then we'll just alt place this bench so that it's kind of square to what we're looking for. Very good. Yeah, I think I like the vibes of that. And then we'll get another small one. And then we'll kind of leave this kind of more open maybe, so that it's like inviting to come into the big atrium center area. Though it does bug me if things aren't square enough. Like, they have to be square enough. They don't have to be perfectly square, but square enough is the vibe. So I need to keep remembering to use these trellis babies too, because they're pretty good too. Like this lattice. There we go. We can do that. One there. That's pretty good. It's called, what is it called? A climbing rose lattice. Are those I guess those are roses. They just don't look much like roses. And then this will be a square for this gentleman over here, maybe. It's coming along. It's kind of building itself out. I'm enjoying the process, at least, which is good. Maybe we'll put a couple of, I don't know if this is like the best idea, but maybe like a couple of cheeky picnic tables over here or something, like a hidden one in the back, just so that people can kind of come and vibe. There we go. And then we'll do this and this. And we'll kind of clone a couple of these just so that people can have a nice sitting spot back here if they so desire. Okay, so it's kind of coming together. So we'll do one of these, and then we'll do another one of these. Please behave. And then I guess I might snag one of the mini ones so that I can kind of close that gap a little bit. There we go. So then we'll just back this bad boy up so that he's more in line. Amazing. Do we want to actually turn these? No, I think we'll keep them this way. I think that's good. There's just a couple of picnic benches back here for people to come munch. All right. We've got Mr. Wishing Well over here. Do that. And then another one over here. Kind of make a little corridor for people to go down, which will be nice. Okay, I honestly think, you know what, I think we're going to go ahead and end it here tonight. I feel like I've actually gotten a ton of progress done, like way more than I thought I was going to. Well, actually, so I originally thought that I was going to finish this in one stream. Clearly, this is not the case. I'm going to want to come through and detail this a lot more and kind of get some flowers down and like, detail the pond and like maybe bring a sim over here so we can see what it looks like in person and stuff. Maybe put like a couple like kids stuff down and things like that. So, kind of do that. So I think we're probably going to finish this next week then. But I'm really satisfied with the progress that we have so far. I think it's very, very cute. So I'm looking forward to that being done. But I think that's it. So yeah, we'll finish this next week. Thank you guys so much for watching and for showing up. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your evening. I hope Silver, if you're still there, I hope you have a lovely evening as well. I will see you guys back here tomorrow for more Palia. I've been playing the Hot Pot mini game. I am Rich. We also have a date with Reth. Reth asked me on a date in one of my like in between streams where I was just chatting with him. So I think that's a very good thematic thing for Valentine's Day. But happy early Valentine's Day if you guys can't make it tomorrow. Just as a reminder, so I do stream on both Twitch and YouTube. So whichever one you prefer, I do have both available to you. I also have a re-uploads channel, so it's Amy's VODs on YouTube. If you want to catch up on any of the streams that you've missed, or like see like a part 1 to build or something like that, I recommend you go check that out. It's Amy's VODs on YouTube, and I have all of the games divided into convenient game playlists, so you can kind of find everything really easily from there. Also my Instagram, Amy's Adventures Gaming on Instagram. I upload funny gaming reels there, as well as my stream schedule every week, so you can know what we are looking at playing. But yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye guys.